Well, school is almost in session, but before you take your child back to school, make sure you take care of your child's back before they go back to school. And here to tell us why there are good and bad backpacks is Dr. Scott Seidel. He's a neck and back specialist for Baptist Health System. Good morning, doctor.
Morning.
You know, I kind of wish I knew about this when I was a child. I mean, we just wanted to wear our backpacks,
Sure.
and I know for me, I was notorious for stuffing it with so many things.
Right. Yes.
Yes, especially
Very
books.
common, yes.
It's very common.
Yes,
So
it
is there such a thing as a good and a bad backpack?
Well, yes, there is, and that's a good question we get quite often. In my chiropractic practice with the San Antonio Orthopaedic group, parents will always ask me what type of backpack to buy, and especially with school coming up, that's a major concern.
A lot of parents also
Yeah.
bought backpacks over the weekend
Yeah.
because of the tax-free weekend.
Absolutely. Well, a good backpack is always going to be designed to distribute the weight of that backpack over your child's spine and over the largest muscles of the back. Now, one that is not designed properly, or if it's worn incorrectly, can actually cause a lot of neck problems, back problems, tingling in the arms and hands, headaches, posture problems, even scoliosis. So it is important to pick the right backpack.
Because these are growing bodies, and we want to
Absolutely.
make sure that they develop, you know, well, and no problems along the way,
Right.
correct?
Absolutely, yes.
And so some of the things that we do look for in these backpacks, again,
Yes.
you mentioned, make sure that they fit correctly.
Right, and in order to get that correct fit, there are some keys that you want to look at. Okay, the first one is going to be make sure the backpack has two straps. Okay, you always want two. You do not want the messenger style bag, because two straps will help distribute the weight of that backpack evenly across the spine.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and also with those two straps, you want to have thick padding. You don't want thin pads, because a thick padding will help protect the shoulder blade and the collarbone area.
Because it really does start to pinch right in here in the armpits, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And we don't want that.
Right, and then also on the underside of the backpack, you want a thick pad.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because that's going to help with comfort, of course, and also with proper weight distribution.
I know you've brought a couple kids here with
Yes.
you. Let's go ahead
Yes,
and
absolutely.
introduce them to our
Sure.
viewers. Good morning. How are you? Okay. Let's have them stand right here, right in front of us.
Okay.
And you've got some examples of good and bad, right?
Yes, we do. Yes. So Jessica over here, she is, I'm going to have her kind of turn a little bit this way. She has what we would call the good backpack. And what we want to look for, again, is you can see she's got both straps on her shoulders, but you can see we have the wide bands.
Yes.
Okay. And also the thickness of that padding that I just described. We want that on both of those sides. Also, on the underside of the backpack, we can see that we have a thick padding against her back. Okay. Yeah, so that helps with that nice even weight distribution and comfort, of course.
And comfort.
Now, Abby's backpack, while she does have the two straps, you can see that the padding is very minimal.
Yes.
So that could cut into her shoulder blade area, her collarbone, cause a lot of discomfort, and also pinch the nerves. Okay. Also, she does not have a thick pad against the back.
Right through here.
Yes. Yeah. So there's not a lot of padding and protection.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so with those key features, that's going to help with proper backpack purchase.
Well, I will mention this, and Doctor, I noticed that there's a difference also in how it falls.
Right.
It's up. Her backpack is up here, and her backpack kind of droops at the back. You see that there?
Yeah, we actually, what we would like is always to have, of course, the two straps worn, but we want the shoulder straps tightened too to bring that backpack up against the back, okay? And we don't want the bottom to necessarily drop any further than the waistline. Now, on Abby's, you can see she has...
It droops right there.
Yeah, it droops down, yes. And you can also see what would happen if she would just wear one shoulder strap. You can see how her back, how it's going to bend, okay?
Yes.
And imagine your child doing that all day, every day, all school year.
For the next how many years?
Yes, and that's going to cause a lot of problems.
Right,
Yes,
exactly.
yes. So.
One more thing. Should you weigh your backpack?
Yes, what you want is you probably want it about 10 to 15% of your child's weight.
Okay, so keep that in mind, parents, 10 or 15% of your child's weight.
Yes.
If it hits a certain pound, you really want to take some stuff out.
Yes, you do. Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we want to mention this, and that is you've got a health fair coming up at your local HEB. It's brought to you by Baptist Health System. It's happening this weekend as well as next weekend from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. So check out that information there. And Doctor, thank you so much. And our models, thank you again. Good luck in school. Good luck in school. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. Oh, they're off.